Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing a full day wear test, which means you guys get to watch me put on makeup. I check in throughout the day. I show you the close-up, real truth of how things are wearing. Is the mascara going to smudge? Did that foundation last? Did the concealer crease? We're trying out clean beauty products. I have some stuff from Ulta, from Sephora, from Whole Foods. Some of it's already set out, things that I use and love, but then I kind of filled in the gaps. Plus, I have a lot in here actually, now that I'm taking a peek in once again. Let's get down to business. Let me just start putting on makeup as I'm looking at the one spot on my forehead that is just like a bright red. My forehead is holiday themed right now. Actually, it matches my nails. Anyway, I'm looking at a lot of makeup that I want on my face. I'm already rambling. Way to go, me. Hello, it's Tati. If you're new here, I love to talk. I love beauty products. I love investigating beauty. If you're into that, subscribe, ring the bell. While you're at it, thumbs up this video, leave a comment. All right. Let's get started. This is Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. You guys already know I love this one. The Silk Canvas is highlighted on Sephora as being a clean product. Now you can go to their website and it will say it is formulated without, and then there is a huge paragraph. These are questionable ingredients that a lot of people, consumers, do not want in their makeup that can be irritants. People with very, very sensitive skin tend to do better with products that are formulated without some of these questionable ingredients. Now, again, it depends on the amount that is placed in a product. Everybody has a different need for their unique skin. And when I get so many requests to do a cruelty-free or clean ingredient face, like I'll do it. Like I love hearing from you guys, your requests, and I love bringing them to life. And I just love makeup, so I want to try it all. And honestly, going into any Ulta or Sephora or just any cosmetic counter, these brands are beautiful, like regardless of the clean ingredient, if you're in that or not in that, like they're just really fun, beautiful products. So why not? All right. I'm cheating. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hide under the desk. Please don't be mad at me. I just need a little bit of a pore fill right here. Thought I would make that more elegant. Whoops. So how are you all doing? Good, I hope. This world is crazy. Who is holding on tight? Like, yay, life. We're almost to 2022. How did that happen? Are you going like this, or are your hands up and you're just like, you're in it? You're like, you know what? We're already on the way down. My hands are up. It's gonna go like this and then like this and Anyone else feel like every single day is like that? We are on the roller coaster of life. We're just hang on. Okay, so moving on, we're going to use the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This is formulated with hyaluronic acid, turmeric, and ashwagandha. This is cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free. I really love that they put that on the front. Gluten-free for those of you out there. I'm gluten-free. I probably should be really careful with lip products specifically. I'm ashamed to say that I'm not, but I do have a severe, intense reaction to gluten. I am that woman that if I eat a piece of bread with gluten in it, my stomach is literally out to here. It's so strange. It's like I'm a balloon. It's the weirdest thing. For those of you out there that are celiac, I have a girlfriend who is celiac, so she has to pay very close attention to foundations, body products, lip products, especially because things do seep in through our pores. Our skin is our largest organ, so I do appreciate when these brands really put those very crystal clear call outs. This is not formulated with bop, 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 bop for someone who is really in a necessary way on a mission to find products formulated without. So I love that about LYS. They also have a really beautiful lip gloss. This is the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil, and this is gluten-free. It says that on the front as well. It has that cute little icon. Now you take the top off. I actually thought I had spilled it. I'll show you close up. It has this really cool lid, which don't be like me. I was being a fool and I was like going like this, like trying to get it open, and I almost like broke the like plastic. I was like, why is this not coming out? Hello, all you do is lift it off. So this is a gorgeous, beautiful gloss. Chia seeds, oh my gosh, carrot, almond, macadamia, nut oil. Yes, please apply this AM and PM. It is so beautiful for the lips, hydrating, nourishing, but also as a bonus, super glossy and so great over any lip combo that you might be using throughout your day. So major love for this one. I have been reaching for it a lot. I have to say the LYS foundation I have used a few times. I'll give you guys the full day wear test type of a thing. So I'm gonna get to applying foundation, and then I'm also gonna kind of speed through application of the Kosas concealer. It's very hydrating. I'm having a bit of dryness under my eye recently, which is new, and this has been helping. So I'm gonna go into application, be right back. Okay, and we're back. I have the Néclété all dazzled up a little bit. This is the Aim High Multi-Use Liquid Highlighter, and I really love using this on the body. It has a nice thin texture with just a pump of whatever foundation I was using that day, and then I take the very end little bit that's left on the brush. And of course, before powdering, I just kind of go in, and do we see this nice, like, just beautiful highlight? And because it's highlight and foundation mixed, it just kind of meshes exactly into your skin where it looks like highlight, but maybe not, but a little bit. It's just a really great way to jazz up the skin. We are going to go in to a little bit of Undone Beauty. Now, this is a product you can pick up at Target. So I'm gonna first make sure that I don't have any creases underneath the eye. And then I'm gonna actually use a sponge because I want a heftier application. I'm gonna go in here and just stamp underneath the eye. The one thing about the Kosas concealer is you do need to set it. It has a lot of emollient ingredients. It's kind of more hydrating than your typical concealer, long wear concealer. So you're definitely going to want to set it. From Lawless, I have one of their blushes, Vintage Love, that I think is beautiful this time of year. If you're wearing more rose, red, kind of you want to get away from the hot pink coral, you want something that's a little bit moodier, a little more winter, a little more rosy winter kind of a feel. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade of blush. I'm going to just go right in here, load my brush up, and I'm going to go higher than normal. This is the new way. You can see this foundation is not by any means like legit super full coverage. It just isn't. You're seeing a little bit of the pigmentation poking through, but the nice thing about that is it doesn't look like a full-blown mask. Like it just looks like natural skin that's evened out. Now, am I gonna be that every day of my life? No, because I love glamorous makeup. And also there's a time and place, but it's so much less stressful and I think less intense on your skin, on your pores, on how much you have to cleanse at the end of the day if we just lighten up the load a little bit and embrace some of those imperfections. So no one's skin is pore-free and no one's skin is perfectly even either. So let's just kind of take a pause and take a breath on that thought. Okay, going into bronzer. Likely you guys know what I'm gonna reach for. I'm going into LYS. Their bronzer is so good. It does not bunch up. It is not patchy. It is just smooth and wonderful and I'm loving it. I posted a photo on Twitter the other day. It was just like a quick little selfie. I did not photo edit it. I did not do anything to it. And you can see the contour looks so good. Like my cheek is kind of like pushed up. It was a good contour bronzer day. And this is what I used. So nice. I've just been hooked. I have been hooked. I have been hooked. All right, so here we are. The skin is looking pretty good, pretty quick application. We're gonna go into the Kosas and I'm gonna use this as my highlight, the cream highlight. This might be a bad idea, but let's just go for it. Just kind of right in this area. The thing about putting cream on top of powder, I'm not gonna lie, it is tricky. But if you're just laying it down right in the area where you want it and you're not being aggressive with your brush strokes, it can be done. Look how pretty that is. Moving on. I really love Lawless, the brand, and this lip liner is phenomenal. It's the only one I had. It is Forget the Filler Definer Liner. Now this is an ultra pigmented liner made in Italy. This is the shade Burnished. Ooh. Okay, we're going in. Okay, I love this. This is a great color. Whoa. Ah! Okay, it's pigmented. Hello. It could be lipstick. You could just lay it down everywhere, put a little bit of a balm on top. I want to use more Lawless. Lawless. I have the shade Child. Now this looked like such a good nude, like a whoa, blank the lips out nude. Yep. Would you look at that? That is what I am talking about. I am obsessed. I'm gonna pop on a little Bite Plumping. This is Guava Puff. This one I've used before. Let's just twist her up right here. And I did a little too much. I just want a tiny little bit. My lips look so much bigger than they are. Okay, I need a lip brush. Altogether, this lip look is perfect. I'm obsessed with this. I think if I had a different shade of the plumper, it might be even better if it was more true nude toned instead of rosy toned, but it still somehow looks nice. I am loving it. This is a win. So we're now gonna go to brows. Yikes! You guys know recently my little brow technique. I don't have, well, actually, let's see what kind of browns we have in here. This is from ILIA. This is the Necessary Eyeshadow Palette with vitamin E. It is talc-free. Eyeshadows from Lawless. I have the palette, the One Baby eyeshadow. This is also talc-free. It's just too reddish. Okay, I'm gonna use my normal go-to Scott Barnes. I spoke of this technique in my Beauty Secrets Revealed video. If you would like to know how I do my brows in detail with me telling you step-by-step application technique, all of that, I will link the video below. But for now, for time's sake, because this is a full day wear test, so we still got to get to that, I'm just going to zoom through it and I will be right back. Got the brows where I want them, and now we're gonna dive right into this beautiful ILIA Gorgeous Natural Speaks to Me palette. I am curious, these two palettes remind me a lot of one another. I'm really curious to see how this one wears, so we're gonna focus on the ILIA Warm Nude, the Necessary Eyeshadow Palette. I'm gonna first dunk into the shade Grace. It's a matte kind of neutral sandy situation. And I have a little bit of the Kosas concealer. I'm gonna kind of pat that down and just kind of go into the crease first, back and forth. And I just wanna do kind of a smoky, neutral look, like a quick look. This is not laying down a ton of color. I will go ahead and point that out. Where is the color? Hello, what the heck? Okay, I'm gonna take a larger brush and see if that helps out. It's very dusty. That is something you will notice across the board with the more natural lines. They are dust central. Disappointment. Let's dip over into Lawless. Just see. That one's better. Lawless is winning this competition so far. The neutral light shade in the Lawless palette definitely gave more mileage and more framing to my eye than the ILIA. just not much. It's like very subtle. I'm really curious to go into the deep chocolate brown and just focus on the outer edge. Okay, see there's some pretty intense pigment there. This is blending beautifully. There's just something, I don't really know what it is that I'm not loving. I am going to use my Bite Beauty mascara. This is my favorite clean formulation mascara that does not flake, does not bunch, does not budge. I'm a contact lens wearer, so it's important to me to use mascara that does not irritate my sensitive eyes. I'm going to pop on some falsies and I'll be right back. These are some good lashes. Oh my. This is the My Lash But Better, the new day-to-day lash from Kiss. And this is the style Blessed. They went on really quick. I'm gonna mist my face in a moment after the lashes dry. I will be using the BODYCEUTICALS Neroli plus Calendula Aloe Hydrating Facial Mist. I am gonna do this off camera with my hair dryer, that whole thing, but I want to really allow these puppies to dry down completely. I used a natural-ish lash glue, but sometimes this lash glue just takes longer to dry down. It's not my absolute fave compared to some of the other ones I'm loving right now, but this is a latex-free duo, what you called. It's just the one that's more like natural, I guess. Everything said and done so far, I am super happy with how my makeup looks. The foundation feels super light. The powder is doing a good job. The lip look is like my favorite thing about the whole look so far. I'm curious to see how the ILIA shadow ends up wearing because the metallics kind of came in and saved the day. Like I did dip into one shadow from the Lawless palette right here. I do really love this palette. I've already used it a ton. I would recommend it if you are someone on the hunt for a talc-free shadow formula. It's really good. This one right here, these colors are beautiful. This top one is terrible. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the pigment in here really, really dusty and does not lay down and buff out very well. However, this brown is gorgeous and the metallics, these two right here, absolutely stunning. So I'm loving those. Hopefully they don't crease, fingers crossed. We'll check in a few hours from now. Puka baby. Hi. Okay, that's all we're getting from Puka. Okay, so it is the kind of day where, hello, here in Washington, it feels like it gets dark out at like 3:30, which is throwing me for such a loop. I ate, I had the TV on, and I kind of started falling asleep, and I made sure to like be on my back so that I didn't like wreck the makeup, but let's take a close-up look. Okay, the shadow's doing good. Obviously from eating, a lot of the lip is gone, but not the entire thing. I'm kind of surprised because what I was eating was very buttery and greasy and so good. But yeah, this is where we are at. I actually super love the highlight. Okay, so we are now about 5 hours in. The makeup is definitely wearing down quite a bit. I got super annoyed with the lashes. They were kind of stabbing me on the inner corner of my eye and ruining my whole day. You guys know what that's about. If you wear lashes ever, I had to take them off. So I know the look is a little bit different, a little more like no makeup, makeup-y kind of is the vibe. I like it. The foundation is starting to get a little greasy in here, in here. I have not powdered. I have not redone the lip. I have not touched up the eye at all aside from ripping those lashes off. I do have to say it's all pretty good, all things considered. But with this kind of makeup, I said it during application, there are, you know, more emollient ingredients, I feel, where things are a little more heavy as far as hydration goes. If I was like out and about and like super concerned with, oh my gosh, is there a spider in here? My place is like, I don't know, every single day I find some like this big, huge spider it's a problem. Side note, hello, focus. Anyway, yeah, you do have to touch up a little bit with this kind of makeup. I have not met a marketed clean foundation that does not need powder halfway through the day, so I'll probably powder before I do my last check-in for you guys. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
So, your makeup didn't wear very well.
Go away.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back, James. This is my natural makeup. It's like 11:30 at night. Leave me alone. I actually don't think it's that bad.
It's not bad at all. You look beautiful.
It is near midnight, and this is the final check-in. I know the lashes are off. The gloves are off too, so I'm having a marital conflict about how my makeup looks at the moment. I looked in the mirror and I was like, you know what? I look tired. It's a little creasy. It's a little dulled down, if you will. But I did not think it looks like terrible. But then like my husband joking around with me just a teeny tiny bit made me be like, oh, like does it? And then you kind of like second guess. Here's the thing, clean makeup, I will say this. This is like the second, third, fourth time maybe I'm stating this. It's a little more emollient. It's a little heavier. It's gonna break apart a little bit easier than the high performance, more long wear foundations and concealers. So the foundation and concealer, they are not like an all day, take you to midnight type of a thing. But I wanted to stretch the time that I was wearing this product, so it is super late now. I did take a nap on the couch earlier. I did wear this all freaking day long without touching it up, and this is the final result. There are areas where it's definitely worn off and it's not full coverage to start out with. However, I really do like this combo. I like the LYS foundation, the Kosas concealer. They are great if you have more sensitive skin, if you need that gluten-free formula, if you are someone that really exclusively likes the clean formulation and you're looking for a great performance product. I don't think you would be disappointed by these. And even if you're not into the clean little logo, if that doesn't, you know, I'm kind of, you know, in both lanes because I just like makeup and I like to try it all. But I think you would like these. I think these are enjoyable, good products. I will say this, using the Undone powder on top, which I used pretty liberally, I wish I had used the LYS powder because these two together do work better. I just didn't want to make it feel like it was a sponsored video or like so much of the LYS products. And so I used this, but it just didn't work as well as it normally does with my other foundations, so I'll throw that in the mix. The LYS bronzer's amazing. This lip balm's amazing. Bite Beauty mascara, hello. The lashes look pretty good for having gone through glue and falsies, ripping them off, taking a nap, and there's not any smudging underneath my eye at all. The lip products, love so much. So much. I'm gonna have to play around a little bit more with the eyeshadow because it really wore down. Didn't crease terribly, but it definitely wore down and wasn't as pigmented as I had hoped. But that's just kind of what can happen sometimes with these natural palettes. You don't know, and I'm not even talking about the ingredients, just like a natural palette, you don't really know if it's gonna be punchy, pigmented, and I go for definitely a little bit more in the pigmentation department. Okay, there we have it, you guys. I'm gonna bounce out and take off this very worn down makeup. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. Leave those comments below, share the video, hit the subscribe button, then go ahead and hit the bell to turn your notifications on. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.